Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the fifth El Clasico of the season. Our Copa del Rey campaign continues as we take on Real Madrid in the second leg of the semi-final. Barcelona will be favored to go through, not only because we're at home, but we also hold a crucial 1-0 lead on aggregate. We go through with either a win or a draw, and we face the winner of Osasuna versus Athletic Club in the final. Osasuna currently hold a 1-0 lead on aggregate, so let's see how that turns out. Lots to discuss, so stick around for it all. As you can see, Real Madrid sit firmly in second place, 12 points behind us, the league leaders, and 5 points clear of Atletico Madrid in third. There's a possibility that Atletico Madrid could snatch second, but I doubt it. The form in their last 5 matches in the league are as follows: 2 wins, 2 draws, 1 loss. The form in their last 5 matches in all competitions are as follows: starting on March 5th, they played out a 0-0 draw away to Real Betis, a 3-1 win at home to Espanyol, a 1-0 win at home to Liverpool in the Champions League, a 2-1 loss away to us, Barcelona, and finally a 6-0 win at home to Real Valladolid. The last time we faced this Real Madrid side was not very long ago. The second league, El Clasico, was at the Camp Nou, where the Blaugrana came out 2-1 winners, which put us 12 points clear at the top of the table. The starting 11 that Xavi Hernandez chose for that match is on screen. It was Ter Stegen in goal, back four of Balde, Christensen, Araujo, and Koundé, midfield three of Frenkie de Jong, Sergio Busquets, and Roberto, and a front three of Gavi, Lewandowski, and Rafinha. We could have seen the exact same lineup, but except Frenkie de Jong and Andres Christensen will join Dembele and Pedri on the sidelines due to injury. I believe this is the lineup that we will see from Xavi for this match. Ter Stegen in goal, back four Balde, Alonso, Araujo, and Koundé, a midfield three of Busquets, Roberto, and Kessie, front three of Gavi, Lewandowski, and Rafinha. There is a possibility that Eric Garcia could come in at center back instead of Alonso, but considering that he got minutes against Elche in the midfield, I would put my money on Alonso starting. I could potentially see a true 4-3-3 either from the start or perhaps switching to it throughout the game by bringing on either Ansu Fati or Ferran Torres in place of a midfielder, probably Roberto. But I doubt that because Busquets thrives with the four midfielders, and Xavi likes to go with four midfielders when he wants to dominate in a big game, and I'd say that this is a big game, so I would expect the four midfielders. Rafinha and Lewandowski will be key in this game. Mainly Rafinha. He didn't get called up to the Brazil national team, so he got those 2 weeks off for rest. But he also didn't play against Elche due to yellow card suspension, so he got even more rest. He should be the probably the freshest player that we have. I expect a good performance from him. Real Madrid will be looking to target Alonso at center back. I would imagine that they would be kind of naive for them to not do that. So I would be cautious with leaving Araujo at right back the whole match. It depends on a lot of factors. If Araujo is doing a good job shutting down Vinicius, then I mean keep it the same. Don't move him. If Vinicius is moving to the right side, like to Balde side or centrally, I would consider switching Araujo and Koundé to keep it more natural because I don't think Araujo should be playing right back just for the fun of it. If Vinicius isn't having a good day or if Benzema isn't having a good day, perhaps like the previous El Clasico that he wasn't getting that much of the ball, I think that we should adjust accordingly, and I think that's up to Xavi. It's going If we're going to win, we're going to need good in-game management from Xavi. We're going to need him to make some good calls and be proactive with his management, with his team. We do have weak points like Alonso and Maybe a lack of creativity in midfield with Frenkie de Jong being injured as well. But I mean, so do they. Mainly, I would look at their fullbacks. Dani Carvajal, he can perform on the night, but usually he's not that reliable. Balde could get the better of him. We've seen that before. And Rafinha taking on Mendy if he's fit, or someone else that fills in that left back role. With Rafinha being so fresh and Real Madrid just playing this past Sunday, I would hope that Rafinha can get the better of that left back more times than not. We know that's going to be very difficult. It always is, but especially now with our additional injuries. However, it still is our game to lose. We do have a 1-0 lead on aggregate, and we are at home, which is surely going to be filled with fans. As for my score predictions, I'm predicting a 2-0 win. I think that we can get a goal. I do think that we're going to get a goal. I'm predicting 2 because of our form. I expect our form from Elche. I expect Lewandowski to maybe even open the scoring. He's opened the scoring the most for Barcelona, I believe, like 7 times. That's nice. It's a nice little stat that I saw. And I would like Rafinha to also get on the score line because I think he needs the goal. I think that we are good enough to keep a clean sheet. It all depends on how Benzema and Vinicius respond on the night. Because if they have stinkers like the last time, well, Benzema had a stinker. I wouldn't say Vinicius had a stinker last match in the 2-1 at the Camp Nou. It all depends. I would put my money on a 2-0 win. Both teams are in good recent form. It shows that they can score goals against us if we're not concentrating. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if my score prediction turned out wrong. That is life. That is football. But yeah, what are your score predictions? Are you more optimistic than mine, or worse? Do you think we're gonna draw? I mean, a draw would get us through. It would make it. It would be sufficient, but we don't want to settle for a draw. I want 4 at Classico wins in a row. That's what I want, and I think the fan base wants that too. Are there any changes that you would make to the lineup? Let me know in the comments. But that has been my preview for FC Barcelona versus Real Madrid. If you have any thoughts at all, be sure to add them in the comments below. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please consider giving it a like. It helps a lot. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. I'll catch you in the next one.